You is going to be scintillating. Doesn't get any better than taping a corner like that.
And it's like the catch cocking back in one motion, right? You catch.
Morrill against the short stick. 𝐓𝐇𝐄 paints the corner. Tied at 14.
What a rip. Kind of off balanced. Didn't look like he was really in sync with his hips, his shoulders, and where the goal was, and he kind of yanks it and pegs the corner.
Yeah, they ran this front side action for Williams, and it wasn't there. They swung it back to Morrill.
Rambo does a good job there, Ryan. He cuts through, he kind of seals down. 𝐓𝐇𝐄 pops left-handed. It was a weird release, wasn't it?
He lost his balance.
Not a lot of time to work with on the shot clock for Duke. It's been a long possession. Oh my, top bins, what a snipe!
That's an ESPN highlight reel there, right there. That was an incredible shot, and again, a cannon from the freshman.
Two underclassmen, Johnston and Sloat.
Yeah, what did he do though? Right here, he gets a little bit of a step. One, just change the direction, loses his player, and that's what I was been talking about. You know, it's not too complicated in a rainy day to get that freedom from your defender by just using the mud. Yeah. You know, just go one way, break the other way. It sounds pretty primitive, but you know what? It works. And I think that's what they have to do. It's also based on athleticism.
Find players that can dissect and beat the zone.
Penn State, meanwhile, won for its last 9 shooting. Wyckoff, right hand free, ends the drought.
This is a carbon copy of his game winner against the Tigers last week. A righty rip on the run that torches a corner. It doesn't get any better than a rip on the run. Huge goal for the Nittany Lions.
O'Connor gave it back. Gets it back himself. Fellows. No shot yet. Now they shoot. Eicher scores. The Patients got a heartbeat start the ambulance. It's 14-11 with 3:23 left.
And Jackson Eicher has been excellent today. Shoots around his defender and he pins the corner.
Shutting him off.
Army wheels it around the perimeter, now back to X. Reese Burek, 24 in black, is Army's leading scorer, and it's Avi Mail, the freshman from the Haverford School in Pennsylvania. His third goal of the season. All have come on the man up.
Maryland electing to shut off Jake Moore in 90 and playing this as a 5-on-4 from well outside the hash. Are you kidding me? This is unbelievable. He paints that corner. Keep the change. Army off to a good start.
Army,
well, again, look at the crowd that he draws. 2 black jerseys, and he got the Utah defense on skates, meaning they couldn't recover after their slides. And Johnston, a top-rated freshman according to Inside Lacrosse, native of Illinois. Beautiful
Rutgers and Penn State. Tremendous running back, rushed for over 1,500 yards in a season at Garden City. Hit the pipe, ricochets in, and that was Coursey. I tried to give him 2 goals earlier. What a pretty goal by the sophomore from Michigan. And Browns tied it again.
Yeah, Coursey gets his, and what a beauty. Put it in the highlight reel. That's one of those you do in the backyard, no goalie, and you're impressed with yourself. Low angle with the right hand. Did that go crossbar, far pipe?
That was some pinball. Yeah.
Costabile drops it initially, now picks it back up. Gray. Costabile, you saw him open near side. Step down, scores!
That had some heat on it.
And perfect placement.
That had some heat on it. Beautiful find by Gray. Gonna dodge down the alley, ran out of real estate, looks up, finds 𝐓𝐇𝐄 on this skip pass. And 𝐓𝐇𝐄 able to wind up, use his defender as a screen, and just destroy the top right-hand corner. Just a mild 96, just like the weather outside, Cotter.
Correct.
One of them. Listen to the pipe. I love goals like this, Kevin. Oh! It is a sweet symphony when you get time, space, and your hands free, and you can ping it like that. And then you get the noise. That is a rocket.
Back in your offense. That's what they're going to need to chip away at this lead.
Mackesy, how about it? Coulter Mackesy blows it by Good. That is his 5th goal of the night.
Jay, oh my God. This goal, first off, subbing error by UNC. They're getting out-subbed, which again, that's against their DNA, but Coulter Mackesy, watch that quick release. He's fading down the alley with the sticky
play slowing down. Again, when you're on grass, maybe it's not cut that short. Great opportunity here. What a move and what a goal.
Sterling, Ardrey, the move and the laser. 8-3 Pride.
That was beautiful. I mean, you look at the net there, the splash off the back of the net, but the opportunity right here, boom, he just puts it on cage, high to high laser. But getting back to your point, honestly, in a situation like this, I would give a
you were a quarterback like Amen. Be honest with me. If you were moved to midfield, because you never played midfield in your life, how would you handle it?
I'd be pretty upset.
I can only imagine. Scores! 𝐓𝐇𝐄 paints a corner.
He's been hooking him high all first half. He's dialed in, Kark.
We're talking about maybe an extra whip in his stick, maybe the water got to it. Hammer time, 𝐓𝐇𝐄. That is patented 7 in orange. You catch the ball at your low release.
The Wolverines. Thompson fires and stings the far corner.
This is a showdown type goal by Peter Thompson against William Helm, who's a 51% save percentage goalie heading into today, but he's been outstanding. 8 saves, 4 goals against prior to this one. But this is speed and accuracy at its best. Look at that shot.
Who's third in the nation, with 63% save percentage.
Now, even though Princeton lost that game to Maryland, Gianfrancaro had 20 saves in that game. So he comes in with a lot of confidence. He's read it well. And the Tigers cash in on the offensive end. Nate Kabiri unleashes a flamethrower.
Nate Kabiri. It's the freshman today. Great job popping behind the ball there by Kabiri, settling in. This is classic Jim Mitchell offense, Princeton offense here. Someone popping out after the Dodgers gone down the alley. And Kabiri, when he sets his feet, that low to high near corner, just pulling his stick down by his ankles and then pulling it up.
In man-up offense for Ohio State. Who will prevail? Marinier shot, top right corner, Marinier with the top cheddar. And that's some quick man-up offense if I've seen some.
Yeah, that's an angry man shot right there. Hits that top corner. Puts a bruise on it. Do a great job of, look at this, these cutters right here. They have to respect those cutters. Leaves the wide open Marinier for the hammer.
Marinier.
Scott playing a 2-man game. Sneaks one inside. Snapshot, score! A buzz bomb from 𝐓𝐇𝐄.
You want to talk about quality shots. This is a perfectly placed effort from 𝐓𝐇𝐄. Scott sets this up. because he's been trying to beat Posey with the dodge and watch the defense get a little crossed up in the two-man game. I like how these guys kept their space, didn't allow Sickler or Posey to get a stick in the gloves, and when he does that, he finds 𝐓𝐇𝐄, who tattooed.
Appointment television. Schellenberger against a shorty. Advantage, Schellenberger.
This is absolutely filthy from Connor Schellenberger right here. Carbon copy of his last goal. Only difference is the change in the release. His last effort, he went to the low corner. This time he drops his hand, and you can see.
Now Frazier. Frazier trying to shake and bake past his defender. Gets him moving the right way and stings the corner. What a dodge by Austin Frazier. And the laser labeled for the top corner. Frazier, who started things off back in the first quarter, gets his second of the day. What a dodge that time by Frazier. 16th of the season. Second today. And just absolute filth on the shot.
Interchanging places there with Will Peden. Now here's TJ Malone. Closed off. Oh, a shot. Picks the top right corner. And Penn State retakes the lead.
You can see the reaction from Tim Marcille, not pleased with his defense. But it's so hard to defend number 7, TJ Malone. Hasn't been able to play last couple of years, but he is making up for lost time with a sensational 2023. Look at the spin back to the left hand, the shot, the bullet, upper 90.
There you see the physical nature. Now Manny looking up top. Poof. Goal. 𝐓𝐇𝐄, much like we saw in the first game today. Check that, Tucker Dordevic. I thought it was 13 who scored
today. He was dodging, and you could hear the Chaos sideline saying, he's shooting, he's shooting. Leads the league in shots as a rookie. So you talk about coming in hot and announcing your presence with authority. Speaking of authority, he absolutely buries this, destroying that bottom left-hand corner.
They got to repair the net. He broke the net.
But you knew when the Whip Snakes drafted him, those zip ties aren't going to be the answer. I can tell you that much.
Take a look at this goal. Sorry.
Morin opts not to take the shot. Winkoff does and scores!
That's Winkoff's second. And this is a thing of beauty. He's known as a shooter. You give him time, you give him just a little space. It's the pick that gives him the ability to free his hands. That pick right there. Gianfrancaro sees absolute gas.
Angle there. About 15 seconds left on it. William, pass on the crease. Burwitzel behind the back. Syracuse takes the lead.
That was about as perfect of a 45 seconds of man-down defense you'll ever see. But with all of the rotation, the legs start to get tired. Jackson Burwitzel just sneaks behind the little fake, the behind the back. That's all you can ask for. Beautiful feed and an awesome finish there from Burwitzel. Feels like almost half of these goals from the Orange have been fancy in some sort of way.
How about the pinball off the pipe right there? We've seen that.
Successful clear, and they get it ahead to Donnie Howard, who rips one, and it's 17-12. First goal of the season for Donnie Howard.
Finally just getting one on the board, and it took him to get a man up, and that's a man up goal for Avon Old Farms.
Yeah, 15 seconds into the man up opportunity. And Avon, another chance to do it again.
Almost.
They might count it.
Let's see, they do. Looks like it went off the post. They're going to say it went in, and that's Ben Johnston. As the officials come together and they say goal.
The captain does it. I think everyone held their breath there, taking another look. Just a great shot off the pipe, but just maybe right inside that pipe. Bounces back in and they count it. Now off the inside of the pipe, we see Seamus Rooney's hands go up. He knows it.
There's like 3 guys to set him up for that. Gray finds a corner. Gray absolutely rips the corner. This is as nice a shot as you'll ever see, and the emotional celebration begins.
I mean, this is the type of stuff you dream up in the backyard. I'm going to shoot so hard that I rip the net. Yeah, sure you are.
Nothing after 1.
Drenner does not have blinding speed, but he's got 2 hands.
Sider with his 4th. How did he get that off?
Mark the yardage here. He's at 15, sidearm outside the football hash marks. This view is going to be scintillating. Doesn't get any better than taping a corner like that. Oh my gosh.
Indeed. Evan Malloy, the goal.